so I started out in IT, I would say about 13 years ago. I was still in high school. I remember I was a freshman and sophomore in high school, and I was trying to figure out ways to make money online. So I learned about this thing called freelancing, freelance web development. So I started off doing freelance web development and graphic design. And so I did that throughout high school and made money. But then I also knew that I couldn't keep that up forever because the money wasn't constant and there was no benefits. And I knew that whenever I turned 18, I didn't want to live at home anymore. So I decided to join the Air Force, and the recruiter asked me what I wanted to do. I said I like IT, and sure enough, he was able to get me an IT job. So I did that for about 6 years in the Air Force, everything from network administration, so configuring routers, switches, firewalls. And then I did 2 years in the reserves where I did a lot of things in the cyber realm. So defensive cyber operations and offensive cyber operations. So things from penetration testing to incident response and threat management. And over the past 4 years, I've been government contracting full time. So doing everything from cloud security to cloud administration to managing a team of IT operations professionals. So it's been a pretty interesting 13-year journey. I would say about a 10-year journey professionally. So yeah, I've definitely gained a lot of experience, certifications, and things over the past 10 years professionally, I would say. It was pretty good transition for me, especially going from working with the DoD every day as a uniformed service member in the Air Force, and then migrating over to a government contracting role, kind of doing the same thing, same exact networks, same exact infrastructure. It was definitely pretty interesting. But what the challenge was, getting away from being 100% technical and also having to do things where I had to use soft skills and manage people on a day-to-day basis, which I definitely had to take my skill set to the next level, learning how to write and technically and do things to make me stand out. That way people can take me serious, because even to this day, right, I'm still just 26 years old. So I definitely have to try to make myself be more professional or have that professional mindset. I mean, for me, it was definitely like a power phase to try to get my degree as quick as possible, due to the fact that I'm already working in the field. I already have a specific certifications and a skill set already. I don't want to take courses that I already have the background for and already have the certification to prove that I have the background for. So I saw that CIAT allowed me to transfer in certifications as well as some credits that I had from the community college of the Air Force. So I definitely was really excited to hear that majority of those transcripts or credits would transfer over to CIAT. So that was definitely like a part of my plan. I started off freelancing back in high school, right? So back in the day, I had to stand up a LLC to put my money into, so I can do taxes and everything of that nature. So I still been trying to keep that entrepreneurial mindset, even with my full-time job, since I'm out of the military now, 100%, and I can do that on the side. So I've been starting that back up since around 2019 or so. So yeah, it's definitely been a learning experience, just trying to manage a company, and I have a couple employees as well. So it's definitely really nice. I mean, the way that I learn best is audio and actually doing, right? So, I mean, the key thing for me was finding out the best way that I learned. I mean, it was definitely trial and error growing up, going through high school and going through technical training with the Air Force. Had to figure out, like, hey, what's the best way that I learn? And after I figured that out, I definitely feel like I was able to pretty much do anything, study for a specific amount of time and take a test and pass it the first time. After I learned my best way to learn. I mean, and plus, I just like to work hard. I got a sign back there on my wall that says, outwork everyone, right? I just like to work hard to try to get to where I want to be. Oh yeah, I mean, it was definitely a great experience. I was able to communicate with faculty, staff, students, just like I was in on campus. Me being here in Texas, and I've actually never stepped foot on the CIAT campus over in San Diego. It doesn't feel like it though, due to the fact that me being able to hop on Zoom sessions or with class during like office hours and things like that made it feel like I was right there. Having the weekly discussion post and connecting with classmates on LinkedIn and things of that nature definitely make me feel like I was actually there. Yeah, most definitely. I mean, first is you can do it. A lot of folks have the stigma that you have to be super smart, you have to be an expert math genius to work in IT, because that's what they see in the movies, but that's not exactly how it is. I mean, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So I would definitely say never give up, and always just figure out what works best for you. There's tons of resources online that the CIAT provides, whether it be going through test out courses or going through labs, hands-on labs, and things of that nature to help you learn in multiple different ways. So you just definitely have to figure out what works best for you and hone in on that to ensure that you're picking up and grasping information as much as you can. Back when I first started taking exams back in 2014, IT-related exams, I would say I failed more than I passed, and it definitely took a lot of dedication for me to not give up, because not only because I had people down my throat saying, hey, you need to pass this exam, but because I wanted to pass the exam to be able to put some more letters behind my name. So definitely just don't give up, keep on going, and you can do it.